All right, are we good to go?
Looks like it's still setting up. You guys, yeah, we're good.
All righty, I'd like to call to order our planning commission meeting for January 19th, 2021. Roll.
Mr. Clausen,
Here.
Mr. Titus, Mr. Fisher,
Present.
Mr. Wishak,
Here.
and Mayor Puckett.
Here. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all. We will now have the approval of minutes from our August 12th, 2020 meeting.
Move to approve as mailed.
Moved by Councilman Fisher to approve these as mailed. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Seconded by Mr. Clausen. Discussion? Roll.
Mr. Fisher,
Aye.
Mr. Clausen,
Aye.
No.
Mr. Wishak,
Aye.
and Mayor Puckett.
Aye. On to item number 4, approval of tonight's agenda.
Move to approve as is.
By Councilman Fisher to approve the agenda as is. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Seconded by Mr. Clausen. Discussion? Roll.
Mr. Fisher.
Aye.
Mr. Clausen,
Aye.
Mr. Wishak,
Aye.
and Mayor Puckett.
Aye. Item number 5 is correspondence received. The only correspondence we do have tonight, we will deal with under new business. I see no comments from persons or groups present that were mailed in. Reports to the commission. Tonight, I have no report. Moving on to our building and zoning inspector, Mr. Penko.
Yes, for the month of December, we had, this is 2020 now. We had 2 permits, one for a change of use, one's for a fence. Total value of $1,480 with $40 in fees. And for the year, there was 72 total permits. Let's see, with the value of the work at $355,226.93, with fees totaling $1,850. And that's my report, gentlemen. And Amy.
Thank you. Comments or questions for Mr. Pengo? Moving on to our solicitor, Mr. Ross.
Happy New Year to everybody. Good to see everybody, but no report.
Comments or questions for our solicitor? Moving on to our Board of Zoning Appeals member.
No report.
Comments or questions for Mr. Clausen? Seeing none, moving on to our councilman member, Councilman Fisher.
Yes, Mayor, thank you. It has been a couple of months since we've met, so I'm not going to go over all the details that's happened since then, but just more recently, I'm sure that everybody in the village is aware by now that, we weren't able due to COVID to have the Christmas in the village, but we did have a very nice event where we escorted Santa through town. That was very well received. A lot of nice comments from that around the village. We have moved forward with a new facilities use agreement. We did end the 2020 budget year neutral. So, that was a great job by the administration and the village pulling together during a year where we knew that we were looking at some pretty tough times ahead. We did renew our healthcare package and package insurance. We actually saw pretty significant savings compared to what the actual renewal rate was supposed to be. We ended up going with Council of Smaller Enterprises and multiple employer welfare agreement to kind of mitigate those costs, and it worked out pretty well. But we also renewed the public defender's contract, and unfortunately, we did have 2 resignations from the police department: Patrolman James Callaman and Patrolman Salvatore Minardi. That's all I had. If anybody has any questions, I'd be more than happy to entertain.
Thank you. Comments or questions for Mr. Fisher? Seeing nothing under Article 8 or 9. Moving on to new business. We have a replat of property at 435 East Marshall Road. I reviewed it. I think Mr. Seitz has done a nice job with the side yard and the added property, and I think it looks really nice. It's got a real nice curb appeal, and I'm glad somebody's taken the effort to improve their property in the village.
Thank you so much.
So I guess, go ahead, Mayor.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, does Doug need to read that, or can I just go ahead and move that we accept the replat?
No, I think you can make a motion. And by the way, full disclosure, Scott is a friend, former business associate, as a council member, and I've done work for him before. But I really don't have any comments one way or another on this replat. Just want to always try to let the village know when I know somebody who's before us. Doesn't affect any advice I'd give right now, and I don't have any thoughts one way or another, other than yes, you can go ahead and move to approve the replat if that's what the commission so deems to do.
So moved by Councilman Fisher to approve the replat of 435 East Marshall Road. Do I have a second?
Second.
Seconded by Mr. Clausen. Discussion?
Yeah, I'll just jump in there real briefly, Mayor. Like you said, he's making some nice upgrades to that property. I've watched him develop that property over the years. He's got a nice house up there, like a lot of nice overlying attachments. He had that basketball court out back. He's got the nice shed out back. He's always continually improving that property up there. It looks great. I'm sure that shed will be a nice addition for him. I know he does work, he has a business on the side, so that would be nice for him to be able to work out of that on his property. Fantastic job as far as I'm concerned. Anytime that, a resident wants to, take another property like he did and wants to upgrade that property, if it's not something that's an egregious eyesore, have at it.
Yeah. Roll.
Mr. Fisher?
Aye.
Mr. Clausen?
Aye.
Mr. Wishak?
Aye.
Mayor Puckett?
Aye. Congratulations, Mr. Seitz. We appreciate it as a village.
I certainly appreciate you folks. Thank you so much. We will certainly continue to try to improve and beautify the village of McDonald. You certainly know I love this village. Thank you.
Thank you. Moving on to comments from board members. Do we have anything tonight? Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Move to adjourn.
Moved by Councilman Fisher to adjourn. Do I have a second?
I'll second it.
Seconded by Mr. Clausen. Roll.
Mr. Fisher?
Aye.
Mr. Clausen?
Aye.
Mr. Wishak?
Aye.
And Mayor Puckett?
Aye.
Okay.
Amy, when you end the public meeting, could you and I stay on the call for a second?
Yes.
All right, okay. I'll hang. Bye, guys.
We'll see.
Bye.